conclude? That you try your level best not to bring children to the masjid. However, no one has the right to scold or to reprimand someone who brought their children. See, there is a balance. Yes, I'm a parent. I am not supposed to bring my infant to the masjid because I know that my infant would make cries and annoys the people attending. However, if I am thick or if I have a reason that no one knows about and I bring my child to the masjid, everyone in the masjid should respect this. You don't have the right to say, what are you doing? You're wrong, you're this, you're that. I remember once I was in my masjid and while praying, a child started to cry. As a faqih, as someone who knows the hadith, I conclude my prayer like a jet plane. Quickly, finished my prayer in like 5 minutes. Of course, the majority said, keep up the good work, Sheikh. Wow, this is good, man. I wasn't anticipating landing this early. Why did I do this? Because the Prophet ﷺ was praying once and he heard a child cry. So he immediately concluded and hastened his salah. And when he finished, the companion said, why is this? He said, I heard a child cry. So I hastened my salat, fearing for the heart of the child's mother. Allahu Akbar. He did not care about the worshippers because the worshippers want to pray. He cared about the heart of the mother who is, dying to take care of her child. This is the mercy sent to mankind, alayhi salatu wasalam. So this is the sunnah. You hear the child crying, conclude your prayer quickly. So when I did what I have done, unfortunately, every masjid has elders, uncles. One of the uncles, he's like 250 years old. MashaAllah, he stood up and said, why do you bring your child? He started shouting and reprimanding the man. The man had a 5-year-old girl and I think a 3-year-old girl. And the man did not say anything. He just carried his children and went out of the door. But the uncle made a scene out of it. And everyone, he made a sin by raising his voice in the masjid. You're not allowed to. I'm a sheikh, I'm giving you a sermon. I raise my voice as I want. You cannot sue me, you cannot touch me. Alhamdulillah, but you can't. See? This is one of the advantages of being a sheikh. So immediately after making such a scene, I went from my special door out and to meet this man. So I met the man. Assalamu alaikum, akhi. Forgive the uncle. They don't understand, and these guys are so old and they have temper and they don't have diplomacy and maybe this or that. So please forgive him. Wallahi, the man started to cry. Wallah, I don't know him. He was in his mid-30s. He started to weep and cry. He said, what should I do? Ya akhi, I don't know what to do. My wife left me and my children 4 months ago. And I'm almost getting sacked of my job because no one is going to take care of my kids. I have to work in the morning, but who will sit with the kids? And nobody's taking care of them. My family, their family. And I felt once in 4 months that I wanted to pray to Allah. I came to the masjid. And this is what happened. Subhanallah, ya akhi, when you don't feel your brothers, what they're suffering, don't judge people. Don't jump the gun and consider yourself always right. Maybe he did this, maybe he did that, maybe he had circumstances, you never know. So when you hear a child cry, don't start to blame or to look, some of the sisters, I know, they would look at the sister who has a child like witches. You're getting horns and maybe their broom, I don't know. They have this. Some of the sisters are evil. The brothers are, mashallah, the uncles. No, this masjid, inshallah, they're good uncles, they're safe. And let me leave in peace, inshallah. Nothing happens to me. So, this is the best way of doing it, that you don't bring the children in, but if they come and they cause confusion, don't scare them. So many of us children, when they are 15 years of age, said, Akhi, why don't you pray in the masjid? I said, Wallah, I remember 2 years ago, one of the uncles slapped me on the face because I was playing around. One of the uncles pulled me from the row and he said, no, don't pray in the first row. One of the uncles shouted at me. One of the uncles scolded me. Remember, your action has consequences.